Everybody doing today? First, I want to thank God for being alive, waking each and every one of us up this morning. And I'm here today. I want to like exercise my freedom of speech based on things that I probably watch and go through on a daily basis and stuff like that. There, that I feel like need addressing or need attention or you know like uh uh I gotta get up from here and really clean my doggone pool table off and sweep my house while I'm here for mop. But things I need to things I want to address, about uh that I see going on that I just don't like. And I'm not a racist or nothing by by all means, but uh I just don't I just don't like how our American system done sold out to people that come from another country and they come over in here and they changing the rules on everything. And nobody, I mean, I guess other people see this year, but I don't seem to be around people like talking or complaining about anything. It's just things that I see that I wonder how did these people come here behind us and they change the rules on everything and don't nobody feel like they wrong about changing the rules on nothing. I'm just gonna say this here. And now I'm gonna say this here about them goddamn Indians and forgive my language if it's wrong to say that live on YouTube or Facebook. I don't know any better, but oh, I'm like just I'm calling out what I see every day in like the same neighborhoods. If I live to make my birthday this year, I'll be 66 years old. And I have seen a lot of changes in 66 years that 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 I totally disagree with. I disagree with the people that do this stuff. I mean, uh, I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna say it was so racist when I came up. I'll never tell nobody that lie. I came up in black businesses. I came up in white businesses. Now, I'm like, okay, I ran the streets of New Orleans since I was a little bitty boy. Now, uh, unless I done lost my memory, or unless I'm blind, I do not know. I do not know. Okay, I remember Dagos. I remember, man, I remember all type of people coming up. But now, uh, I don't, like I say, they claim Indians only this country, you know. But hell, it wasn't the type of Indians that I see come from over the water and shit like that. These Iranians and people like that there. And trust me, I don't have nothing against these guys. These guys say they religious. Most of these guys say they Muslims and stuff like that there. They believe in a lot of them heavily Christian orientated or believe in some God or something, but they are like, they like greedy. They the most greediest fucking people I ever seen since the Jews. I mean, the Jews are, I don't know, I'm not going to even elaborate on that, but I'm saying, like, golly, man, these people here, they don't give you a break. They charge you for everything and anything. And I got a problem with somebody who I spend my money with and other people spend their money with them. I mean, your business cannot exist without people. They don't give shit back to the people. I mean, like me, I'm a truck driver for 47 years. Now, y'all make this shit make sense to me. Make this shit make sense to me. I might be longer than that in the fucking truck, and I don't forgot. I don't even know. I've been doing stuff so long. I've been here longer. I've been here for a long time, and I started at a very young age in everything I did. So I had very little schooling. I had about 8 years of schooling, and all the rest of my life been revolved around going places, traveling, things I see, how different it is from the South than the North, how like all this stuff out here, you get what I'm saying, how people, they different. Like some places you go, you get what I'm saying, hey, other black man, some places you go, you could go live there forever. People treat you so kind and nice. It's different strokes for different folks everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. Now, you got to be able to adapt wherever you go. And I'm not going to come out here. I'm not going to come out here and make white people bad. I'm not going to come out here and make no race of people bad. I'm coming out here, I'm telling you what I see and what I know and where I came from and how things used to be, how they done different to what they are today. And ain't nobody saying nothing about it. Ain't nobody doing nothing about it. Our foreparents and stuff like that there, things that were wrong, including us, including us, including us. We came up in rural areas in Mississippi where you had to go to one side of the window to get a burger. You got a black cook up in there. My mama, somebody mama cooking up in there for you. And we got to go to a certain window to get a burger. We ain't tolerate that shit. We kept going to the other window. We kept going to the other window. You're going to beat our ass. You're going to kill us. You're going to do whatever it takes. But we kept going to the other women till, hey, we was able to eat at the same one as everybody else. We go to these places, they had pool halls. Hey, we had pool halls too. We wanted to be, we spent our money there. We wanted to be interrated like, interration like everybody else. We started like, hey, we just kept on trying to get in the place. Hey, you know, we fought for things. We pushed our way in. I'm saying like, hey, I may don't look like it, but I was a part of that generation. I stood up for things. I stood up for things. You know, like, it make me sick. I had a lady this morning tell me, now, I go to a truck stop and I can cook, but I don't cook. So every day, this same guy truck stop, he on both of them. They get at least a good $15 off of me a day for at least 5 days out of a week. So I'm like, okay, this guy on a truck stop, I'm just gonna pop the question just to see where it go, just to feel these guys out. Like I pop the question, I say, if a guy drop a trailer here, can a guy drop a trailer here, you get what I'm saying, and leave a trailer without it getting towed away? Oh, yeah, you can, but they charge you $10. That immediately did something to me. It always do something to me because I came up in a generation of truckers that, okay, truck parking was free. What the hell makes sense? What if a truck stop is about? A truck stop is about truckers that travel, 18-wheel guys that travel. They got land space. I don't care if you own it. It was built for guys that travel to come off of the road if they got family members, if they want to go enjoy the scenery in town. Like, okay, they took a guy who had a job of freedom. A truck driver, we used to go in there. We'll go up there, say, Blytheville, Arkansas. I guess that's the right pronunciation of it. Blytheville, Arkansas. Friday night, you ain't getting home. All right, we find out where the party at. All right, we done sent our wives they money home. Most of us, we done did the right things as men. We not with our wife on the weekend. We drop up in town, you get what I'm saying? You know, back in the day, a goddamn truck driver, you don't, like most of the truck stops I came up in, back in the day, they had a bar on the property. You feel like because a guy drive a truck or a guy sail the sea, stay gone, wait from home, he changed all his habits just to be on that fucking job? No, he don't. You think a guy who drive a truck, like really and truly. Okay. The system started controlling us after the CDL. Now, I was maybe back in the day, way back in my early beginning of trucking, they had weed all over the truck stops. They had whores all over the truck stop. They had party areas all over the truck stop. If it was alcohol sold around, a bunch of truckers get together on the weekend. We all pool together. We get the barbecue grills out. The hookers around, whoever around. Just traveling women's just come around. We grilling meat. We smoking weed. We having a drink. We got cocaine. We got it fucking all. We had it all back then. Now, okay, I can understand you being concerned about the safety of the interstate. I can get that clearly. But, okay, now, I ran with guys, and all of us at once upon a time had something in our system, and we had lesser accidents back then than we got now. Because most of us was qualified as a driver. Most of us were skilled as drivers. Most of us started driving out in the goddamn farm field, off in the woods. Most of us started driving. Most of us been behind the wheel like 8, 9 years old, sitting on a pillar in our daddies and them cars and trucks and stuff like that there. Then we were taught right by older people, tell us how to hold a certain gauge of speed, certain traveling, following distance, all like that there, you know? Okay, but anyway, I mean, it was safer out there then than it is now. Now they gonna argue the fact. They gonna argue the fact. It's more traffic out there. Of course, it's more traffic out there. You got more people now on cars than you and I. Like. Let me tell you something. I wouldn't care where you go. 2:30 in the morning, rain, sleet, snow. I wouldn't care where you go. You got cars behind you. You meeting cars. People ride and travel all night. People make money, they got money, they going places, they doing things. People doing a whole lot better than they were doing back then. Even through the high economy and stuff like that there, people still ain't stopping. You're not stopping people by doing all this shit. But it's like these people that own truck stops. Like a truck stop was built, designed for a guy to come in, every goddamn time I get YouTube or Facebook, somebody calling me. My phone don't ring until I get on. I like, I will call y'all back. If it's not important, I'll call y'all back. I'm doing something right now. But anyway, uh, like truck stops were built for traveling people. And I've been out here for a very, very long time, and I got friends that's still around, been out here longer than me. Now, we were out here when all this change started coming along. Like a guy, you go somewhere, and like I say, you want to go party. You want to go get something to eat. Like most companies had bobtail insurance on their equipment. What she say? Oh, I don't know nothing about no wedding, boo. I mean, I really don't. But whoever getting married, congratulations, cause I don't know nothing about no wedding, you know. But it damn sure ain't me. But uh, I'm gonna call you after I get off of here. Uh, but uh, 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 I done lost my fucking thought now. Yeah. But anyway, truck stops, truck stops were built. Like I say, you come in there, you park up. Most companies out there had bobtail insurance. Most companies out there, most of them I drove for, you could be at the shipper. And if it was gonna take you, if the shipper say, look, we got one item or one product we got to run on your load. Hey, you might well go out there and take a nap. It's gonna be probably 7 or 8 hours before we get that product running. Of course, a truck driver, he gonna be like, oh man, they rushed me over here to get the load, and the load ain't even ready. But you ask the shipper, hey man, look, I need to go take a shower. I need to go get something to eat. All right. Now, see, these are the things that they left out of the fucking e-log. All right. They put the e-log in the truck. Like me, I was with a company in Alabama. And of course, when a black man got a problem on a job and you try to talk to white America about how you feel, it could have been one of they goddamn daddies telling them that. But by me being an old black vet in the business, none of them young white boys, they don't want to hear nothing I gotta say. So you know they walk me out they goddamn door. Cause I'm the type of Negro they can't tolerate. I got too much mouth for them. Negro like me who speak up, hey, I done been walked out a lot of places in my life. Because see, I ain't gonna let you talk to me crazy on that something that I done lived through. I went through this with your dad and them. Me and your goddamn daddies and them was out here on the road. Not none of y'all. I rode, and me and your daddies and them went off for the same goddamn mountain together. And it was way more racism back then than it is now. And me and your dad and them could come to an agreement on something. But the white man today, you can't come to no fucking agreement with him on nothing because he got an attitude. All of them selling Donald Trump flags like the fuck Donald Trump gonna do something for me or any of them. Donald Trump and no other president ain't never did nothing for none of us. Some of them did a little something. You can go back and count what presidents did for all of us. Made this country great by sticking together with each other. That's how we made this country great. Like me, from a little bitty boy. I'm gonna use this for example. I was in New Orleans and I was in Gloucester, Mississippi. I came up in a little town. They had a red light in it. And I went to the big old city, had plenty red lights and plenty going on. And I roamed them streets in the city and I roamed them little country roads in the country. And when I got big enough to travel, I traveled all over. I've been traveling since I was probably 18, I guess 18 goddamn years old. I've been traveling. You know, hey, I like, oh, I traveled and I see and witness all this different stuff to go on out here. Like, like, like as boys, we used to most of us could not really. I think my grandmama bought me a brand new bike. I think I got a brand new tricycle. I was raised by a grandma. I had a little bit more than other kids had. I had a grandmama. I had an uncle to go to. I had a big sister to go to. I had a daddy. Matter of fact, I had all kind of grandmamas. I had in-laws grandma. I had goddamn everybody to go to. But okay, I had like, I got one brand new tricycle, one brand new bike in my life. My grandmama bought me a used bike off of somebody, off of guy Jerry Bell. Matter of fact, I got that used bike off of him. And ever since then, we all learned how to repair, fix bikes. Now, from a young kid, I never seen the bike shop nowhere in my life till I went to New Orleans. Now, it never dwelt on me. This could be my business as a young kid. Cause me and my cousin them, everybody came out of the hood with us. All of the boys who couldn't fix nothing, they stood at attention with the boys that could fix something. You better believe if they wanted to ride, we were gonna make them ride. We helped them fix their cars. We did whatever. Like I say, my first car that I ever got in my life, Bully Cooper, God bless the dead, Bully Cooper made my first car happen. My partner, Bo Wagner, made my tires happen. Back then, we made something happen. If our little kid ain't had no bike, when we riding and he looking sad, he on the back of that cotton picker with us. We took him where we went. We ain't, when they were little, we showed them the rope. We showed them the rope. You better believe ain't no kid came out of the hood with us, did not have. Hey, we got it. If we had to steal it, we got it. If we had to buy it, we got it. We took it. It didn't make no difference. We took it. We took it if it was wrong. We paid the consequences. We went before the judge. I done been before I don't know how many judges for theft and shit like that. Being with guys, we stuck with the group. We stuck with them. We wasn't squealing on nobody. We wasn't doing none of that. We went down with whatever happened. That's just how it went. But everybody who was affiliated with us, we had. Most of us today, we growed up freeholding. We had to stop being freeholding because of usury. People took our kindness for weakness like we were fools. We came up in a time where, hey, if somebody had a tomato, you got a charge, you got a slice of that goddamn tomato. Ain't nobody ate around us and ate over us. Wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Okay, something ain't go right. Ain't no white man had no everything. Ain't no white man control no everything. Because I growed up in families did not allow everything to go on. They got out and they bucked against it and they fought against it and the shit didn't happen. You know. Now, people done got away with a lot of things. They done got away with a lot of things. They done got away with a lot of goddamn things, you know. And hey, that's just how the system go. But that don't mean people didn't fight for it and people didn't stand up for it and stuff like that there. But like I say, when you go back to us riding bikes. We go down there, we've been getting free air our whole life. Now, women's pull in there, guys pull in there. You had a service station attendant. You pull up in there, no matter big rigs. I drove rigs when every aisle was a full service aisle. You pull up in that cotton picker when I was a young trucker, you pull up in there and you felt like you were somebody. Now, you had service attendants that wash your windshield in a car, in a truck, check the air in your tires just to fucking buy fuel and gas from him. Now, when you bought fuel and gas from him, every major truck stop out there gave you, let me tell you something, T8, 76s, mid-continents, all them people like that there, the old, well, it was the Gulf truck stops and all like that there. All them old truck stops and them truck guys like that there, they appreciated your business. I wouldn't care what small town you went in. I wouldn't care what small town you went in. I ain't never pulled in a town nowhere in the United States to get fuel. If I was a trucker, I was recognized as a trucker. If a white man didn't like me, he ain't told me, nigga, you couldn't get no fuel here. That didn't never happen to me in my whole trucking career. Nigga, you can't fuel this truck here. Nigga, move on. We don't want your service. We don't want your business. Hell no. No, you pull in there, you were recognized as a black trucker, white trucker, Mexican trucker, Filipino trucker. It didn't make no difference. You were recognized. You were recognized. You pull up in that cotton picker. When you was a truck driver, you meant something to America. You meant something. You pull up in that cotton picker, and a man walk out there and begin putting your novel in the goddamn fuel tank. He began to wash your windshield. He began to check the air in your tires. You know what a trucker did at a truck stop when I started driving truck? You go in there and use the goddamn restroom because most truckers done rode, most real truckers, we done rode at least 11 hours before. Most of us did. A real truck driver didn't go to the goddamn bathroom. Now, you had guys out there ran. You had certain guys out there, they ran 150 miles. They were coffee drinkers. Ran 150 miles, 200 miles. They pull in, get coffee. Get a refill. They pull in, wet the tire. Guys going coast to coast. Guys who were going to California on a single basis. All us coast to coast drivers. Man, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, guys like me had 900, 1,100 fucking miles, and you got some truck drivers that ran way more miles than I ran. That I can't touch them. I can't touch them. I might have been in the top 5. I wasn't in the top 10. But I tell you what, I could put down 900, 1,100 goddamn miles in a day when I was really trucking. Now I can't ride from here to Centerville, Mississippi without hurt. You know, but because like I say, that lifestyle beat you up down through the year. It beat you up down through the year. But all right, now you take, and you tell a guy you was making 17 cents a mile. 17 cents a mile. That's $170 on 1,000. $170 on 1,000. The average doggone truck driver. Hey there, hey Dean. Every truck driver had shit. 4,000, you know, you can legally turn that there. Every truck driver had over 4,000 and something miles. Then a lot of shit we had unload pay, layover pay, all like that. There's some people, we just had all other kind of ways too. We were making money on top of that deal, on top of that mileage pay. But you go up in you go up in a truck stop, you go up in a truck stop, and you got catered to. They appreciated your business. Truck driver go take his time. Then when you got 100 gallons of fuel, or better, it might be 50 gallons. Some of them were 50, but some of them were 100 gallons. You got a free Coke to ride with. Or you get a free meal, get a free burger. All these 76s and TAs, it went on into flying J's and pilots and people like that there. They started giving out cards. So when you get fuel, you get a card. All right, them cards at the end of the year, you got points on there. You can buy your grandbaby, your baby toys at the end of the year. We ran for something. We have points on our card. I have probably never in my life purchased, outright bought a CB radio. I have never probably outright bought a headset. All that there is complimentary of us buying fuel at these truck stops. Now, back then, we went all up north. We went all out west. We went everywhere. Somewhere, I don't know when all this shit took a change, I guess back in the goddamn 80s or somewhere like that there. But we, like me, as a kid, we were getting air free. You get your car, oil check, windshield wash, tire pressure checked. All right. Now, all of a sudden, the same service station been had this guy. They purchased this place. Most of them owned these businesses outright. They done paid for the business. All these years, you got free air. You got free service. Now you come up here as a boy, pushing your bike. You done walk all the way from whatever. Roll your goddamn bike up there. And they want a penny for air. Here you is, a little bitty boy. You like a penny for air? Hell, I'm trying to get me a fucking cookie with my penny. You trying to get 2 cookies. A penny was hard to come by back then. He trying to get 2 goddamn cookies. He want to take your damn cookie money to get free air with. That's already this pump in the ground, however they air compressor all this year. This shit been paid for. Like, all right, they tell you, well, go ahead on, but the next time you come now, bring you a penny. All right? We go past him. Hell, we angry with him because, you know, he charging us a penny like you taking our damn cooking money. Greed ass, you know. Oh, what a name, charging for air. Here come everybody in the doggone town now charging for air. Then when you travel, all the places that wasn't charging for air, everybody charging for air. I think air came, shit, what air came from? A penny all the way up. Like right now, I don't even know because I like get them little portable air tanks and put in my car, but I believe the last time I been to one, I paid $1 for some air. It might be $1.50 now. They got a way you can put your credit card in there. That's just what America that came from with everybody charging you for all this stuff, like a lady told me today. Well, I say, which one of them Indians are on this plane? I say, that old Indian with the beard, with the old rag on his head. She said, no, the one named Sam. I say, oh, I know Sam. I say, I don't have to talk with Sam. Because, like me, in trucking, that's a fucking insult to me. That's an insult to me. To drive up on a truck stop and you got to pay somebody to park. That's an insult to me as a veteran trucker for me not to be able to cut loose from my trailer in any town that I want to. That's an insult to me as a veteran trucker for me to drive for a company and you on an insurance company and a driver over the road driver and he can't cut loose from a goddamn trailer and go get nothing to eat, go visit family, go do nothing. He confined to that truck. That's an insult to me as a veteran trucker for you to make up a bill for you to draw up. For truck drivers who come out here after us, I heard it was 2 Warner drivers. 2 Warner drivers made the CDL. Now, after the CDL, the E-log and all like that deal came along. Now, we laid down. We've been driving truck our whole life. Now, all of these accidents, ain't no driver out there in his right mind, gonna push a truck till he wreck it unless he forced into pushing. The E-log forces guys in the hay. A guy who can't drive overnight. I stayed out there over 40-some years. I push after midnight if I want to push. I'm in my bed after midnight. I push up to 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 in the morning, somewhere between. Now, on the weekend, I'm a party. On the weekend, if I'm running on the weekend, I stay woke. Through the week. In the wintertime, 8 o'clock at night. 8 o'clock at night, I'm a sleepyhead. 8 o'clock at night, I've been out there my whole life on truck. I ain't never been controlling that industry how you get control in the industry today. Everybody, dispatchers, E-logs, DOT, everybody controlling the guy who run that truck. Now, a truck driver was that he had a time limit to get a load there. Now, it was up to the truck driver how fast he wanted to get it there, but he should have got it there on time. Now, he could drive 4 hours. He could drive 10 hours. It didn't make no difference. Some of us pushed it over the law. But that don't mean if you push it over the law today, you're going to push it over the law tomorrow. You're going to lay down and you were going to get close and you were going to rest. You learn to push today and get there, and then you got a whole day of rest. But the E-log, when they came out with the E-log control you. But the E-log do not include mountain driving. The E-log don't include none of that. GPS don't include none of this shit. Like, man, you take and go up on the East Coast and you plan a trip. Now, a dispatcher dispatch you alone. Most of the dispatchers inexperienced. They don't really know how long it takes to get to the goddamn East Coast from down south. They looking at mileage only. They ain't looking at hill climbing. They ain't looking at the equipment. I wouldn't care what they got you in. I done been all over the United States in a 4 1/4 Caterpillar, 400 B Marler, 550 Caterpillar, 515 Detroit, 470, 400 come along, 13 speed. You name it, I done drove. I done drove. Now, some of these young bucks out here today, guys like us, we done transferred from automatics to the stick, from the stick to the automatic. They got us so confused out here now we can't. They don't like it. Guys like us who were good drivers, they done messed us up. Well, we can't drive shit no more. You get out of a 2025 and go back into a goddamn 2014, you can't even drive it no more. You're an old vet like me, you can't even drive it no more. They like just screw you up. The shit don't even operate like it used to back then. But when they see you, they do not have the actual driving time behind the wheel that you got behind the goddamn wheel. Hey, everybody know me. Everybody know me. Everybody in Gloucester, everybody in New Orleans who know me. They've been watching me leave and come and go in a truck ever since I was a young goddamn boy. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to let a man insult my classification, insult my intelligence about what I can do and what I can't do. A lot of shit I done fucking forgot how to do. That's what the problem is with me. A lot of shit I don't give a shit what I do no more because, okay. Like, this business ain't never. I have started from 17 cents up till now. The way you get paid in truck driving, I made sight. Ain't nothing out here new to me. My paycheck is not a new paycheck. My paycheck been the same. I'm a consistent guy. My paycheck been the same paycheck since back in 1970 something. I have not increased in trucking. I have owned it. I have had 6 trucks with my name on it. When I get through paying overhead on them trucks, I'm just as good. I'm just the same guy that goddamn it drove for somebody else. And I got to work on it. I got to fix it. Because some crook lady is steal all the money, and the system allowed them to steal all the money from you. It don't benefit you. I paid out my hard-earned cash, or family member gave me their hard-earned cash to go into this business because they know I've been doing it for a long time. They know I know what I'm talking about. They know I know what I'm doing. They don't watch me leave since I was a baby. Half of them rolled all over the United States with me. We got from point A to point B back safely. I done took family member working at home. We done ran seaside. I done had some family members leave home with me. I had to get them back home. They family had to come get them out in the north of Mississippi because, hey, they couldn't take a truck like just act like it just, hey, how that on goddamn ice? They were scared of it. Hey, I had to send them home. I kept going. I'm 66. I'm still alive. The other night I was coming home. The first goddamn major accident I ever got into in my whole entire life. Right there in Plank Road and Highway 64. Pouring down rain on bobtail into the house.
I ain't never had this to happen to me in my whole goddamn trucking career, and it did not scare me. It did not scare me, but the consequences that an old guy a pay behind the wheel like me and a black guy from running over somebody, killing them or something like that there. Hey, I know the time when I had a fender bender, how the trucking industry turn on me. No matter how many miles you drive safe out here for these people, they turn on. Insurance and company guys who own trucks, they look out for the well-being of them on. They don't give a shit about no driver they never have. Come time, they like you as long as you safe. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. This goddamn truck went into the shop. Now, like I said, I got partners out here. All right. Now we all drove for the same companies. You drive for these big major companies, you come back to these small carriers. These small carriers out here, they will fix their shit. I work for a couple of them. You tell them to go fix it, they'll go fix it. But still and all, they buy tires, they do everything the big guy do. But let me tell you something. They dealing with older equipment that a lot of us we have got away from. We ain't seen this shit since it was new. For you to have to go back down and you got equipment now that operate itself. They shift themselves, they break themselves down. They like you get used to an automatic. Last night, an automatic in all that rain, when I'd have got on to break, that automatic would have started gearing itself down. All right? You being an old vet. You being an old vet in this game. This equipment took me back to a place where, okay, that light that I'm coming up on, I'm thinking I'm running slow enough to stop any goddamn automatic at that light. That automatic, I wouldn't care. That automatic gonna rope. It's gonna do it. It's gonna get out. That doggone stick shift. That when we used to have to start gearing down 10 miles back up at the road, a guy like me don't forgot that shit. That type of stuff like that there will get you in fucking trouble. When you have to go back in time with equipment based on modernized equipment, you wreck that white man truck, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. You wasn't paying attention. You wasn't this shit. You ain't no driver. You ain't this shit. Man, I forgot. I ain't used to this type of shit no more, man. I'm used to up-to-date modern equipment. Like we tell these guys, you tell one of these old cats out here, man, look, the DD-15 Detroit, everybody run. DD-15 Detroit, all these Peterbilts out here that we drove brand new, these International. I just came off a 1920 mile International. Hey, they later than the equipment that I'm driving, that I'm on. But this type of equipment out here, you take and you take like me back in the day, I would have told you, man, I wouldn't deal with nothing but a stick shift. Man, let me tell you something. That doggone automatic, you can't beat that automatic. For mountain driving, you can't beat that automatic. You can't beat that automatic. You just can't beat it. For being a safe piece of equipment. Now, they might get up in the hill. They might want to pull off on the wrong gear. You can manually put it in gear. You can manually doggone change it over to what you want to do.
But trust me, that cotton picker gonna hold back on a grade. Man, I done come off of grades and doggone automatics. I done come off of grades and automatic. I love a goddamn automatic. I got spoiled to automatic. I got spoiled to it. I ain't never want to go back to a stick shift. All them years I spent shifting, man, I'm familiar with every transmission they got out there. I ain't in love with no goddamn manual transmission no more. I like, man, you know, I'm saying like, you know, you being trucks, you done got so spoiled to, you hit a hump in a truck, you hit a hump in a truck, you gotta rock. You gotta rock. You hit a hump, and most of these trucks, this something is just bouncing all day long. You like a damn rubber ball. Man, you 66 years old. You ain't even got hemorrhoid to bounce out your ass no more. I'm serious, like, man, I done bounced out every part of my body, and people feel like, you know, we so in nothing as vets. These owners ain't been where we been. They ain't got no million miles on them. These owners ain't got no. These owners don't have 3 million safe goddamn miles on them. These owners ain't had the opportunity to break in this equipment, that equipment. Man, I done broke in all kind of equipment. I know about all kind of equipment. I can tell you right now. If they take you back to where you came from, hey, you'll get in fucking trouble. You'll get in trouble going back to that old ass equipment. You'll get in trouble because, like I said, you're not used to when it's raining outside. You got to put that truck through the test. Last night, that truck put me through the test. That son of a bitch got at that light. I'm telling you, I stopped in ample enough time. I hit the brake in ample enough time for that truck to get down at that light. I was not speeding. You couldn't have told my boss that. You couldn't have told DOT that. You couldn't have told nobody that. They gonna say I was running too fast for the weather condition. No, it's that goddamn equipment that I don't forgot about. It's that equipment when you bobtailing. I should have been getting down a mile away. That doggone, and I wasn't even running fast. That doggone automatic, I could have got out right now where I got out there. It'll downshift and never, ever. An automatic wouldn't have never, ever went into the skid that truck went into. That cotton picker went into a skid. I like whooped one way. I whooped the other way. I clutched that cotton picker. I style braked. it. I hit the wheel. I hit the brake hard to lock them to make it straighten back up. When I hit the brakes hard, they're going to tell me, you let it freewheel. I let that cotton picker freewheel. Hey, that goddamn freewheel, she was still going, she was going, and I was skiing from left to right. From left to doggone right. I learned that in the snow. I hydroplaned one time up in Michigan. I hydroplaned in Oregon on a sheet of ice. I never lost that truck. Let me tell you something. Style braking. I don't care what nobody tell you in a goddamn hydroplane when it's raining. Don't listen to these guys. They never experienced this shit. In a hydroplane, when it's raining, the common instinct of a driver who getting ready to wreck or losing life, he gonna style brake. Common instinct. That style brake is what gets you out of that goddamn not wrecking that truck. You can't hit the brakes and stay on.
You make them tires lock up for a split second. That lock up for a split second. Lock all them wheels up. It make that cotton picker act right. She act right. She act right. You know, I learned this when I was a young man, Rockford, Illinois. Coming out of Fort Dodge, I was back there going into Rockford, Illinois on Highway 20 or whatever the name of it. It's hilly back then. Back during the old Mac without the Jake brake. Driver would tell you, this is not the truth. Let me tell you something. A slight pull on the hand trolley valve. Slight pull on the hand trolley valve. Slight pull on the hand trolley valve. Every time you touch the hand doggone trolley valve, when that trailer coming back at you, you lightly pull on that hand trolley valve and straighten that goddamn. Hey, every hill in, I hear drivers tell you, man, don't hit your brakes on night. Don't do this shit on the ice. Man, let me tell you something. I ain't never fucking wrecked. I ain't never wrecked. I come off of Flagstaff. Slight goddamn pull on the trolley valve. You got one. They took the trolley valve out of the fucking trucks. Professional guys who know how to use the hand trolley valve. We ain't never wrecked with a hand trolley valve. Never wrecked with it. We know what we doing. You can come out of the goddamn wood behind a skittle. And you take that hand trolley valve. When you get to going into a skid, you pull that hand trolley valve, it'll straighten that goddamn truck back out. Straighten it back out. But you can't put it where it's going to jackknife you, because the truck already jackknifed. The object of the trick is just to pull down on it, lock that trailer brake just a little bit, it's going to straighten it back out. Every time you go into that jack position, pull that hand trolley valve, you're going to straighten back out. You'll make every goddamn hill in the United States like that. Every hill in the United States. When you going into a hydroplane or a wreck, I don't care. If that truck started goddamn your instinct. When it started to goddamn going into something, cut that son bitch into it. Cut it right into it. When you cut it into it, it's gonna come out of it. It come out of it. When it go, the cutting back the other way, cut back in goddamn to it. It's gonna come back out of it. You're gonna zigzag. If you understand the shit, clutch that cotton picker. Leave it in gear, clutch it. Leave it in that same fucking gear. Clutch it, style break it. Clutch it, style break it. In that same gear, what made me didn't wreck that truck last night, I know what the fuck I was doing. That's what made me didn't wreck it. I stalled it out. When I stalled it out, that will stop it. That will stop it from skiing. Other than that, hey, I was headed into goddamn. I was gonna be a major fucking accident on the corner of 67 and 64 last night if I didn't fucking know what I was doing. But how I got there was, hey, from an automatic to a standard shift, bobtailing in that type of weather, in the snow, you got to come to a goddamn crawl in one of them things. Well, automatic don't require it. Automatic don't require it. That automatic wouldn't skid like that there. That automatic wouldn't skid like that there. If you'd have hit the brake with that damn automatic, the transmission was gonna gear down. It was gonna gear down automatic. You know, it just don't act like that. It just don't act like that. And I've been driving for a long time. And I love what I do, love what I'm doing.
But I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm here to tell you the truth. I probably ain't never had a truck I disliked it as bad as I dislike this fucking thing I got now. I don't like that motherfucker there. Bounce, rough. It's the best ride thing in the world, but it just oh Lord. Man, to take you back 10, 20 years into something. Like, that's the problem I have with owning trucks. To come out of all this new equipment and go back into this old shit that you got on and all you can afford. That's the problem I have with that deal. You know, like me, I had two old school pickups. My son got both of them. Now, my motor went out in one of them. I don't know, but I went back with a brand new engine. All right, now my son got that truck. My son got like, hey, knew everything on that truck. You getting that goddamn old school there? Everything in it been redid. Heater system, everything been redid. Me and my son not gonna own shit. We ain't gonna own nothing. We don't care about it being old. But me and my son, we ain't gonna own nothing. We ain't gonna own nothing unless we got everything working in there like it's supposed to be. I hate to sacrifice for a man when I don't sacrifice for myself. Me and my son, we don't sacrifice. We get what we want. We do. We gonna work and get what we want, and we gonna pay the bill, and we gonna put it back into whatever the fuck we own, but it gonna be in tip-top shape. You get something from us, it's in tip-top goddamn shape. I don't care what it look like or nothing like that. It's in tip-top shape. We gonna go through everything. We gonna have it fucking working. I don't like messing with shit. I don't like messing with guys who feel like, well, I'll let this year pass this week to save money. Or because this year caused this year. I ain't got nothing with you. I ain't got nothing against you when you go and order something to save you some money and wait on it or go pick it up or whatever, if that's your way of saving money. But I got a problem with you. I got a problem with you like me. I will never fucking ever own a 18-wheeler got mismatched tires on. Never. I don't believe in that. I want all of the rubber by the same people. Let me tell you something. I drove for a black dude, Michael Porter. I take my hat off to Michael Porter. I drove for a white guy, Curtis Billiard. I take my fucking hat off to Curtis Billiard. I drove for a Mexican guy, David Davila. I take my goddamn hat off to David Davila. Now, you talking about some sporty bosses in the fucking business. Y'all run no mismatched tires. Like, Cody was running wide tracks. Wide tracks was high on the road. You tear a wide track up on the road, Curtis will get a used wide track to get home off of. But when that truck came to the house, Curtis was putting that goddamn brand new wide track back down on the ground. That's just how he was. Like, man, when you start messing with guys run this type of rubber, that type of rubber, you fucking around with bad ride. But if you say something, you insulting their business. Like guys put vice grips on winners. I'm the type of guy, like me,
I roll the window down all the time. The back end. I don't care what they say about me. That's how I learn how to drive. It get too hot in there, too cold in there, I crack the window, roll it back up, let some fresh air in, but I'm constantly on the window in the truck or in my car. That's important to me. It may not be important to them, but that's an inconvenience to me when I leave my house. When I leave my house, like me, okay, I got gas heaters in my house. I got a gas heater in every fucking room. I got whatever them heaters, I don't know what you call it. But I take mainly 1 to 2 heaters and keep my house warm. When it get real cold, I might turn a heater on in the middle room, turn the one off in the room I'm sleeping in. But you better believe, I am not cold at my house. When I go out there and drive your truck, and I drive your goddamn truck, and the least little bitty wind hit me, make me uncomfortable. I should not have to be uncomfortable to be on your job when I'm not uncomfortable at my house. I can't help if you don't have the money or want to spend the money to fix it, but I want to be happy on my job. That's just how I go. That's just how I go. I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I didn't choose to work to be fucking unhappy. I chose to work because I love to work and I got to work, but I ain't chose to work to be unhappy. Not when they got guys out there. Not when they got guys out there. I'm a guy, I done turned Social Security age. I'm down there going over past the limit of Social Security age. I'm a guy who live alone. I'm a guy can lock my goddamn house up and go to Texas. I'm a guy can go to one of these little small rural towns, and I see towns all the time. Efficiencies. I could just go get efficiency 400 miles away from the house. Lay up in efficiency, make me a living, pay my bills at the house, drive back to the fucking house whenever I want to. I don't have to be at home. I want to be at home. I want to be at home because I'm comfortable at home. I'm not comfortable out there living on your fucking truck that I don't get paid for. I'm comfortable coming home at night. I pay for comfort. When I'm out work, you don't see me greasy and dirty. I'm clean. I got matching hat, matching shoe. I'm not bragging. I ain't got no woman to report to. I ain't got nobody to report to. When I'm at home, I'm happy as hell. I ain't worried about no money. I ain't worried about none of that there. I put back for a rainy day. I ain't rich, but I can withstand like hell. When I make money, I can make enough money in 3 or 4 days to last me all the fucking week. Matter of fact, I like taking a little break through the week. I don't want to do all that shit no more. But I mean, I like having a boss. I like having a boss that he understand that we done put our time in. I like having a boss that, hey, he'll kind of let you have your way a little bit. I don't want no guy working the fucking hell out of me at 66.
I don't want no guy breathing down my neck all the time, complaining about every fucking thing that I do ain't right. Then if you speak up, you got a problem. No, no, you know. But anyway, I was saying about the Indian guys, and I go on to other things, like fucking Indian guys, with these truck stops and all of these places. The Indians, they seem to be the new white man of the United States now, you know. And like the Vietnamese, they been here for a minute, and the Mexican, he been here forever. Spanish people, they been here forever, like we been here. But uh like but the Indian guys, I just started seeing them around, especially down around here in the South. I guess they start flooding the market down here in the goddamn. I guess they start coming here in the. I mean, like me, growing up with the Italian clothes maker. I growed up with all type of stores. You go, most of the stores in New Orleans, we were always people that like to dress. Black people love to dress everywhere they go. You go to Detroit, they dress. But the Italian guys and the white guys and all like that there. White guy, you gonna spend a couple $100 with a white guy on a clothing store. He throw in a bow tie. He throw in the socks. He see you a guy, all right? You spending $200 on a suit. He know he ain't got that kind of money in that suit. He knocked the price down on that suit. He get you to coming back every week. Every goddamn week, you a hard shopper. Every week, he a hard bargain giver. He give out bonuses to. That's the type of guys I growed up on. Ain't no goddamn white man. Ain't no white man. Never been as bad to me as one of these fucking Indian guys. I don't like them motherfuckers. I'm here to tell you, I don't like them. God forgive me. God forgive me. They too greedy. They too greedy. They don't give nothing away. They don't give nothing away. Every one of them driving. They came here driving the biggest goddamn Mercedes Benz. You go around Chicago and you look at them. I was driving for one of them bastards when I caught cancer. I was running coast to coast. Do you think they were concerned about my health at all? Do you think they sent my family anything for me? Do you think they did anything for me? You know what I had to almost get out of my bed with cancer to go deliver them their fucking truck like I was going to steal a truck or something. And I'm just saying, like them, I got animosity towards people who trade with them. And they get all of the business. They in every goddamn hood. They come in the hood. I don't know where the hell they stay. They must stay in them stores. I don't know. They got all the hotels. They own everything in the United States. The white man gave them every fucking thing. The white man gave them everything. And the white man paying the same price that we pay.
Same price at each place. What was the white man reason for giving everything to some Indian guy that came across the fucking water? Because I'm here to tell you. Oh, the white man on restaurants, black people worked at them. Black and white people across the United States worked at them. It was, I don't care what type of racism it was. You had a black cook, you had a black waiter. It was all type of people that worked there. Now, you take these goddamn Mexicans. You take these Mexicans. You take these Chinamen, these Vietnamese. Hey, let me tell you something. You won't catch none of us working in no fucking Mexican restaurant. Now, the Iranian guys, they do hire us. They hard to work for. But Mexicans, they hire other Mexicans. Vietnamese hire other Vietnamese. But you can't beat us in white America bringing our fucking money to them. Now, I never really seen Mexicans eat soul food how they eat fucking. Oh, they always loved the churches. Churches were one of their main drop areas. Like the Vietnamese, I don't see the Vietnamese take in New Orleans, the Vietnamese got goddamn soul food buffets along with Chinese buffets. They cook soul food in New Orleans. They came and learned how to cook our food, and some of them cook it better than we cook it. I done ate in some of them. But still in all, I don't like the fact when you go there, they don't employ black people. The white man was racist. The white man didn't want no niggas working for him. The white man couldn't fucking cook. Some of them could cook. He couldn't cook. He had to goddamn go get niggas to cook for him. But these people here, they do everything in their culture. We don't cry discrimination on them, but we always crying discrimination on some bullshit that went down between our ancestors back then. We scream racism to the day on the white man. When you, me, and everybody else who grown up in segregation, black people growed up, goddamn it, with businesses. You ate black in your own establishment, and you ate black in their establishment. Now, when you found white girls, they always had white girls who could make sandwiches. They always had some white girl. I know some goddamn white girls can throw down. I can't call her name, but up in Denton, Texas, big, fine, healthy white girl. I can't call that girl name. She was friendly. We stop in there. I used to be a rock hauler. We stop in there every day. You stop in Loretta Lynn's, them, hey, they had plenty of white girls can cook. I did time on the Norman Travis. Norman Travis wife could fucking cook like a soul sister. She, if you think, hey, you want to put a fucking good butter bean in your stomach, you eat from, I can't call it white name, you eat from her. They got white girls out there can goddamn it cook. I ain't never in my life ate no goddamn Mexican soul food. I ain't never in my life ate no Indian soul food. The Indian coming over here
He got a special way to fry that chicken. I'm not gonna lie, they chicken okay. But hell, he go get him some damn sisters or somebody to fry that chicken for him too. Cause he ain't selling that chicken the way the white man and black people were selling that chicken. But still in all, they like they are so fucking misled on money. Oh, they are so, I don't even know the right word to put it for them. But they are so greedy or hungry for money. Like, you know, I have ate Chinese all over. I have ate soul food all over. I have ate white America all over. White America with the black cooks, white America with the white cook. I have ate all over. We as a race of people take pride in feeding each other. Now, that's a culture there. That's a culture there that all of us growed up in. Everybody in the goddamn United States used to eat. One thing that we all can agree on, we all used to eat. Now, I have never ever been cheated by Vietnamese. I ain't never ever been underfed by Mexican. But these guys here, they are so economical until they watch. They count every goddamn piece of chicken that they buy. And the white man and the black man, the white man had grocery delivery guys. The black person had grocery delivery guys. Now, the white man didn't go to the local Piggly Wiggly unless they ran out and didn't order enough. That wasn't their practice to go to the local Piggly Wiggly. The black man, it wasn't their practice to go to the local Piggly Wiggly and buy goddamn candy, cold drink, cookies, all like that. They got this shit from the merchants. They got this shit from, they got their cold drinks from Dr. Pepper, Cokes, whoever, they paid the price. Now, whether they got them wholesale or not, they made it in business and kept these business for years. This guy here go to Sam's, he go wherever, buy in bulk like that. Bring it back, put outrageous prices on it, and nobody don't think nothing wrong with that deal. I'm saying, like, man, like I said this the other day. The other night, $25 for a goddamn spaghetti plate at the Pilot in Kentwood. That's just fucking ridiculous. Now, the Pilot has some of the best meatloaf. Pilot and Flying J's has some of the best meatloaf you can meet. Now, this Indian bought this here truck stop or leased it or however they get it. I don't know how they get it. Now, they change everything over to them. Ain't nothing, ain't no goddamn red beans. They red beans and rice ain't American, even though they got cooks cooking them. They red beans and rice is not fucking good. They fried fish, they shrimp, all of that there. It's eatable, but it's not. Just because you got that big, beautiful establishment, they want to goddamn get all their money back overnight. They want to come up overnight. Or they come here and put out money, but they want everything back overnight. When other people in this country here, it took all of us years and years and years to get where we fucking at. They come here and spend like sailors, come here and buy up everything, and then turn back around and charge you for things that people never charge for a day in their life. Now, half of the truck stops around here, you can't park in them no fucking more. Cause some goddamn Indian guy owned them. Some white guy started this shit. It went on to them. Now, why is it that you own a truck stop in your land for a guy to drop his trailer, go to a movie theater in your town, go bobtail to find something to eat in your town? Other than that truck stop food, why is that such a fucking crime to a guy that owns a truck stop? A guy who owns a truck stop, he should have load locks to lock a guy's trailer when he want to go do that. Why do all the money they make off of truck driver? Okay, why do a truck stop gotta overcharge a truck driver when trucks going 24/7? Truck drivers, only thing truck driver did start putting microwaves in their truck. They go to Walmart, get them something to cook. They wife prep their meals. You ain't did nothing but ran the truck driver off for the buffets. You ran the truck driver. You want to treat the truck driver. You want to treat the truck driver like he a stranger. You want to treat the truck driver like he a dog. You want to feed him old buffets been sitting up all fucking day. Truck driver just started buying them some converters, inverters. Truck driver just started, they wives fix they 5-day meal. Truck drivers do all this stuff. So y'all ain't prospering nothing from the truck driver. You know, like the truck driver come in there. He done ran all day, all night long. He come in there. Most of y'all took away all the major fucking truck stops. You ain't got enough land area to park a truck on. Then when you got land area, truck driver come in there, he got to pay to park. He don't buy no fuel, he can't park. He don't patronize your business, he can't spend the night there. That ain't how trucking was when I got into it. And I'm like against all of this. I'm against y'all charging my fellow colleagues and myself money. Y'all just get fucking rich off a truck driver. You know, I'm tired of these companies out here that run these goddamn e-logs, and a driver go sit up at a warehouse door 8-12 hours. He don't have personal conveniency. He got personal conveniency to move that truck when it's to your convenience. But he ain't got personal conveniency to go in there and ask the shipper, man, how long you gonna be? Do you mind if I drop my trailer here and go get me a shower and get something to eat? But you got the guy blocked where he can't even go clean himself up. He can't even go eat. But then you wonder why a guy leave the fucking road. That's why they leave the road. They underpaid, they controlled by you and your system that a bunch of guys made that ain't drove a truck
For 2 years, when guys out here, when the system came into play, guys like me was on the road, had to put in fucking 20 years when that system came into play. We had to put in 20 years on the road. Ain't no way you're going to get a guy like me to agree with that shit. You ain't going to get an old school guy. I don't care. I don't care. You can make every state law you want to make. You can make every state law you want to make. Guys like us, we'll get out of that fucking business because we know how to do something before we ever sit behind the wheel of a truck. Hey, y'all think me? I was in Walmart. I was a goddamn security guard, happy as hell. $13 an hour, but I wasn't starving. $13 an hour, I wasn't starving at all. Just as happy as I want to be. I could do anything I want to do. I ain't got to put up that bullshit with no fucking trucking company, you know? You right. You right, Justin. You right. Everything out here owned by somebody overseas. White man done sold our country to people overseas. And they don't feel, I guess they sold the company to keep us out as black people. Well, hell, even in segregation, even in slavery, if you go, I watch all this shit in slavery. Now, a black man might have worked 6.5 days. Now he got from noontime till Monday morning off. He was able to play the blues, dance, drink whiskey, go to church, do whatever he wanted to do. They cooked, they did whatever. The white man went by his business. After 12 o'clock, the white man just ignored everything you did. So, hey, it's always been some sort of freedom. But, hey, these people, they got now. These are really controlling people. They control every goddamn thing. Like, man, I like this something else that going big now at they places. You go get a red bean and rice plate. Red bean and rice and say chicken. They'll take the red beans and rice and put it in a small container or either a cup. They'll take that goddamn chicken and put it on the big part of the plate. Man, as a working man or a grown man, if you can go to Popeyes and eat one little cup of red bean. Now, yeah, Popeyes, you pay extra. Those are fast food restaurants. You get one little small item that come with the meal. But like a plate lunch at a truck stop or a restaurant, a plate lunch should come with a meat or 2 meats or main entree, 2 sides, whatever. It should come with that for $9.99, $10, $15. You go to these places, you order a combo. I order a combo of spaghetti. Goddamn, shouldn't bread come with spaghetti? I gotta pay $5 and something for 2 pieces of garlic bread. I gotta turn back around, pay almost another $5
if I get the meatballs come extra. I'm like, God damn. This place started out at $12. I'm standing here thinking I'm gonna spend $12. When I get to the register, every time I go to the register, it's almost $25. $25 as a truck driver. Oh, $25 as a truck driver. A truck driver gotta go 1 hour up the road to make 55 goddamn dollars. Just about a truck driver get 55 cents a mile. Well, some of them might be getting 60. He might make $68 to go up the road right at an hour. His meal just costs him 25 fucking dollars. $25 for one guy to make a pot of spaghetti. Man, you could for $60, you can make a pot of spaghetti with meatball that lasts goddamn it all day long and feed I don't know how many people come in there. Shit, ain't no way. I don't even know what a bag of leg quarters or nothing called no more. Cause I don't cook. I don't cook no more. But I know if you paying $10 or $12 for a bag of leg quarters, man, and you put a leg quarter on every plate, every doggone plate. If you pay $12 at the store yourself and you sold a plate for $15, 15 goddamn dollars, you got at least 10, 15 leg quarters in a bag. You ain't losing. You making a hell of a profit on money like this. It's like our presidents, our government, our city, not city attorneys, or goddamn this other attorney generals and people like that. There. Man, these people, they not working at all out here. They ain't doing nothing. They just let everybody get away in the system with whatever they want, how they want, when they want. Ain't no way to mark up profit on like a payday candy bar costs $2.78 at Walmart. How much do you got to spend to make a goddamn payday candy bar versus longest payday candy been in business since I was a boy? Me and Chester and them bumping somewhere around the same age. We close to fucking each other and we not the same age. We was eating payday when we were boys. We was eating Baby Ruth when we were boys. I remember the first Baby Ruth I probably ever sank my teeth into. I thought that was the best candy, and then payday came along with Snickers and all these candy makers been around since we were kids. Now, how in the world can a candy maker been in business for 60-some years? Okay, I can't even tell you. I'm assuming a Snicker bar might have been 15 cents when me and Chester now might have been kids. It might have been 50. I know a damn stage plane was a nickel. I know we used to get 2 cookies for a penny. I know that much. I can't remember Baby Ruths and Candy Bar. I know that a Coca-Cola drink, we used to get a Coca-Cola drink for a nickel. I remember that. Now this shit just started going up and 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 up. Okay, now, when did the ingredients for a goddamn payday for candy makers been making this shit our whole life? When is the profit margin gonna stop for the business owner and they put it back to the goddamn customer? When they gonna ever give us something back? When the light people gonna ever give us something back? We've been paying light bill. We've been paying light bill. We've been paying light bill. If I turn a light on or not. If I turn a light on or not. If I turn the water on or not. My goddamn bill, like, hey, my bill, if I'm here or not, I'm gonna get a goddamn bill. And you don't even have to use this stuff, but you're gonna get charged for it. But I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand how do me and Chester and them growed up when a goddamn car was. Let me tell you something. For us to get $500 back when we were 15 goddamn years old, $500 was like the end of the world. It was almost impossible for a guy growing up in rural Mississippi. I was looking at SS 64 SS. That car first came to the car dealership. I was out of school. I spotted that car. I went over there and I looked at it. Sucker had a 3 in the floor, 4 in the floor, red interior. Man, I went over there. I was window shopping. I was like just dreaming. That's all the fuck I was doing was dreaming. I was like dreaming. I was like, goddamn, like, man, I sure want that 64. That 64 came there. And I'm proud of any black man gets it. But I'm saying like Burry Monroe bought that goddamn 64 Chevy. I could have cried when that 64 Chevy left the market and I couldn't get $500. Man, I ain't had no way in the world. I ain't had no knowledge in the world how to get $500 goddamn dollars. I'm like, man, what can a man get $500 for? Yeah, you're right about that, Chester. You're right about that. But now, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up. But see, here go the thing. Black people, we done became so selfish. We done became so like not share with each other, not trust each other, not patronize each other businesses. We find fault in everything each other do when they open up businesses and stuff like that there. Now, guys like y'all gotta excuse me. I caught a doggone cold yesterday, it just came up. But guys like Louis Farrakhan now, Louis now, they've been preaching about, they've been preaching about the government, the white man, all like that deal. Now, but see, these guys have got these pastors and all like that deal. TD Jakes, Clef Loading them, all of the big pastors, all of the big ministries. Okay. Now, I try not to be racist about it, but all right, like I say. But they got a lot of white folks out here still racist. So you gotta not include them in this shit. You gotta do this shit strictly black. Now, I did a number on black people one time, and if I'm not mistaken, my number might be wrong. And I thought I Googled that. I thought I come up with 47 million black people or something in the United States. If I'm wrong, y'all correct me. I don't know the right number to them. But all right, now, people like Farrakhan and all like that, they are our leaders. They are our powerful people, been fighting for us for years. Our pastors been preaching to us for years. But the problem with these guys is most of them ain't straight. Most of them crooked as hell. Most of them gonna steal the money out of the fund. If you did a tax or whatever, a black people fucking tax, I don't know what you'll name it, but if you took $1 from everybody every week, $1, how's all us, other than the one that don't work, $1 gonna hurt us? How's $1 a week gonna hurt us? And you putting $47 million up a week. $47 million you should be able to go buy land. You should be able to go buy their homes. $47 million with all us sticking together. You should be able to, everybody should be able to get help. If goddamn, you should be able to get a free home if everybody put up $1 together. You should be able to get a free car. You should be able to do all this shit free. You know. Truck, I'm gonna call you later. I'm at the house. You out there riding. But I don't know. I don't know how you would use it or nothing like that. There, I just know the number of us, you know, and we come together as 10 or 15 people at $100. We could do a lot of things. But then again, that $100 sometimes it get rough on you because you got your bills, your job might don't be consistent all the time like other people's job. So when you start something, it might don't work. But you can come together as that many people by the millions, you know, by the millions, and you could do a whole lot. You don't need government. You don't need nobody to do none of this shit. You just need for somebody to draw up a law and somebody to handle that money and somebody to do all this shit and say, well, hey, this is what we doing. But we don't need nobody. We don't need nobody. We don't need nobody like that, like the casinos. Everybody who do something in a multitude of a lot of people, they end up crooking it. They end up keeping most of the revenue. Like, hey, like
Like if you want a new road built, they supposed to be taxing for roads. Taxes just constantly get higher. Ain't no goddamn new roads getting built. Only the new roads get built in the neighborhood with the wealthy who important. The wealthy people get their road did all the time. Whole people don't get no new streets and new roads did. But we pay into the system. We don't get none of that. They take all that money and start something else or start another generation of people out in wealth off of that deal. That's all that this system have ever did to people. Just start some other goddamn uh generation of people out and make them rich. That's it. They don't never deliver nothing back. They start out delivering. They don't never deliver nothing back. Nothing back. But I like me, I am so sick of like these black leaders. Now, you take like Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine Crockett, I believe Jasmine Crockett is probably one of the most serious leaders they got. I believe they will have to tote her out on a stretcher. But when it comes down to putting all us together and starting something without fighting against white America. White America ain't gonna give us shit. They ain't never gave it to us. At me and your age time, Chester, they ain't gonna give it. They not gonna give nothing back to us as a race of people. We got to make this shit happen. We got to make it happen. We ain't never made it happen. Now, Bernie Sanders, the white guy, Bernie Sanders, make more sense to me in Congress. Him and Jasmine Crockett as you know, as anybody I have ever talked to. Louis Farrakhan, he been talking for years. But like the action, goddamn man, the simple little bit of action that y'all need to put together, Jesse and them, all of them been talking. But the simple little thing, it's the smallest little bit of thing that any uneducated guy can see. Just start a goddamn bill or a tax law and, hey, tax $1 to every black American out there. Make it into a bill. Put it into a bill, put it in the legislature that everybody born black American here, this for the well-being of our people. This for, it don't do no good. It don't do no good. It don't do no good to open a bank up if you black America and you gonna use the same rules as white America use. Black banks don't bend the fucking rules for us. White banks don't bend the rules for us. They bend the rules for white America. You sit there in front of your eyes and watch the rules. Man, I'm going to show you a prime example. I was in New Orleans, I forgot what year it was. They had 2 Peterbilts sitting up out there. $25,000, $26,000 a piece. Clean, very nice. I had credit. I had everything it takes to get that truck. Dump truck for $60-something thousand. White boy credit was wrecked. And white boy drove off in that goddamn dump truck. And he financed through the same company that I financed through. I was going through. I went through American General Finance. He went through American General Finance. And a salesman brought this to my attention, which should have never been brought to my attention, but I respect the guy that brought it to my attention. He noticed it.
And he said, your credit better than this guy here. Ever want to be. He got financed through the same company. Say, I don't understand the system, bro. I say, I don't either. They sent me and told me I had to goddamn it go get something bigger, put on my credit because I was buying shit cash and saving money and doing. I was going round and beyond the system because I done dealt with the system. I ain't finna fuck with them. I'm not finna play with them. I got other alternatives. I ain't finna. I learned this when I was young. I'll go around through. I know how to survive. I ain't finna let no white system stop me from doing nothing. They ain't gonna stop me. You ain't gonna stop me in the goddamn penitentiary. You ain't gonna stop me from living in jail. I done did time. You ain't gonna stop me from living. I survived in there. Shit, I know how to survive anywhere I be at. I don't need your job. I appreciate your job. But hey, I've been out of life population and survived. Fuck, I can take a pair of goddamn hair clippers and cut guys' hair and make a living. I can polish your shoes and make a living. I can wash your damn drawers and make a living, man. I don't care. I don't care. You know, man, they can't, they'll never stop me from making a living. You can put me whatever. You know, you can't stop me from surviving or stop me from eating. You can only slow the progress. You know, you you slow me down. You slow me down from being a a owner of a rig or owner of a trucking company. You ain't stop me because you ain't loan me no fucking money. You ain't stop me because y'all sit up 5 billion cars on the car lot and won't let nobody have them because of credit. You ain't stop nobody. That's right. That's right, Chester. I agree. Hey, same conversation you telling me. I've been on the same level like that for real. Hey, it's not racism. But the only way you're going to get respect from it, got to leave him the hell alone. Got to leave him alone. Man, let me tell you something. Like, freight out here, all right, they got this stuff. Let me tell you something. All right. Now, have a company. Have a company. You go out, you put an LLC in your name. S corp, whatever. Put a business in your fucking name. All right. The bank, they gotta know your name. They gotta get your EIN number. They gotta get your personal social security number. They gotta get everything for you. That way they can keep track of your black ass for your next move. See? But when you know how to accumulate among each other, when me, you, Michael Porter, all of we all us know how to motherfucking pool together with each other. When we know how to go to work for them and pool against them, and we pop up, all right, just like, hey, when you pop up with a company, all these black dudes out here got authority. All these black dudes that can get loads and help the other black dude and pay him right, they'll rather fucking steal from it. They'll rather take from it. They'll rather hate on it. They'll rather for him to have less. White boy been taking and stealing off of loads and doing all this shit ever since it's been a fucking world, man. Everything you do, you going to the pen for it. They're gonna get you, they're gonna get rid of you. They're gonna get rid of you. You go in the pen, you go in jail, powerful Negro like me and you, Chelsea. Powerful Negro like me and you, them old school Negroes who stuck together. That's how you survive prison and jail. Through Negro like me and you who came up in them times who, hey, we ain't gonna take that shit. We ain't take it back then, Chelsea. You already know that. We ain't take it back then. So why should we take it now? Every friend I got, including all of y'all, if all us stuck together, we grown up powerhouse. We've been powerhouse our whole fucking life. System ain't never stopped us from going nuts. I got all my classmates right behind me, and all us came together. We walked hard back then, and we walk hard now. We wasn't number millions. We wasn't number millions, man. We wasn't number millions. Every one of them I know. Every one of them I know surviving to the day. Every one of them I know. Man, wasn't nobody coming separating the guys I grew up fucking with. Not no goddamn white folks. Not no, they could call us haters. They could call me racist. They could call me anything they want to call me. But when it come down to that death, man, let me tell you something. Back in the day, I seen something with a guy by the name of Gil. Up there, I guess he was around Bessemer, Alabama, somewhere back up in the woods in Mississippi. He was an old blues musician. And he had joining together. Dude been all up in Detroit. A little white girl gave him some food. Man, they beat that man. They stomped that man. They did everything. Now, the devil part of that man told him to go there and go to that church, load his gun, and kill men as he could. Now, dudes like us coming up in the day, they didn't believe. They had a whole bunch of them like that there. We'd have went and blow the fucking church up just like they blow our church up. We'd have blown their church up. That's just how we thought. They ain't never know that we growed up in the neighborhood with them and all this here land they be on, they be comfortable with. They ain't never know we're the type of dude we'll go there and blow you up in that fucking house. See, they ain't never had no dude like us. They don't know nothing about that. They know about coming to do all that stuff to you. They ain't never had no dude like us. You know, they don't know nothing about that dude. You know, like in the comfort of your home, at the end of the day, you're a man like me. At the end of the day, Jesus made you like they made me. You gonna come in and you whoop me like I'm a fucking Hebrew slave in front of other Negroes. The Negroes stand there and let that happen. Not these Negroes I came up with. Fuck no, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do it. But if I say something like that, it's against the law. Larry Hoover, guys like that, they put Larry Hoover away forever. Donald Trump released Larry Hoover. You know, but, you know, we enforcing the same action that they enforce on us. And that's just it. That's just how it go. I mean, like me, no, I can't go along with it. I can't go along with it. I mean, like, it's an eye for an eye, tooth for tooth. It ain't the way Jesus said it with me. Like I said, I can't help how I can't help if I'm on bus hell wide open for how I think. I try to go to church. I try to be a righteous guy. I try to be all that deal. But my eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth, it's not the biblical eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth.
I ain't finna turn no other goddamn cheek. I ain't fixing to get blown out or burn out if the only way war is in the Bible, the only way you gonna change something in this country, you got to go to fucking war and you got to make shit happen. And when you make things happen, things change. When you stand up for your rights, things change. You can go on down the road and find something else to do anytime. You don't just let no man dog you out just because you feel like you can't eat. How you can't eat? How you can't eat? And guys like me and you done traveled all over. We know what every little small farm truck out in America, somebody gonna let you drive one up. Somebody gonna let you do something. How can your thinking level be that small as black people? I can't get that through black people. I can't get that through people like Louis Farrakhan now. Some of the most powerful men in the world, but they've been talking for 60 fucking years. They ain't never blew up shit. They ain't never did nothing. They ain't never made no fucking difference. They actually thought that Obama could come into office by him being a black president ran by white congressmen. He gonna make a difference. Man, that's the most lowest blow I ever seen in my life for a black man to even take that position. I'm proud of him. I voted for him too. Only time I ever voted in my life, cause vote now, I'm sorry. I don't care who don't like me. They gonna say Negro like me is the reason why we can't get nowhere now. Negro like me is the reason why I don't mess with these Negroes in office and Congress because they're a weak version of a Negro. They ain't gonna do shit. A white man who talk and don't apply action, he a weak man to me. I ain't got time for nobody like that. I ain't got time for a man can't apply action where they supposed to go. I don't care. You don't gotta go out there, but hey, you got to march. You got to make yourself sing. Goddamn, you got to throw a brick or something every now and then. You know. You got yeah. Hey, let me tell you something. I done dealt with these black banks. Liberty Bank is a black bank out of New Orleans. I was in the cab business down there. I was doing well in the cab business. Now, I went to Liberty Bank. I went to Liberty Bank as a black man. I sent my girlfriend to Liberty Bank because, hey, she was in Liberty Bank. She was in Liberty Bank. I sent my girlfriend to Liberty Bank. And we were trying to get medallions for cab, get a medallion. Man, Liberty Bank screened us harder than any fucking white bank ever screened us. Liberty Bank insulted me as a black man for them to be a black bank. Liberty Bank downgraded me to the point that I felt like the smallest Negro in the world trying to deal with Liberty Bank. See, let me tell you something. This is something my daddy taught me. And I love my daddy to the grave and back because my daddy was a fool. Now, you would have thought he was a fucking white man, but he was a fool. My daddy was a fool. I got all my dad and my mama blood in me. And I didn't really come from no scared ass family. We might be quiet and don't bother nobody. But I came from a lot of fucking people who they were educated in my family. We got a lot of people all up in Chicago and places like that came out our family that school teachers that sit in high goddamn places. They got a lot of bills to sit in some high places. I'm not bragging, but we ain't scared of this fucking system out here. And but like man, my daddy used to tell me, say, look, now my daddy sailed with Lights Brothers. He went, fought for his country in the Navy, fought for his country in the Navy, all like that there. And he my daddy because no matter, I don't care what they think, me and my daddy had DNA. I know my daddy was my daddy. I know my uncles them are my biological uncles, and I've been around them and they taught me well. They wasn't not fucking scared. They know how to go through the system, around the system. They know how to get what they want. I know how to get what I want. I got what I want. Might not be good and it might not be much to nobody else, but I know how to tell it. I know how. I don't care. The system can shut me down. I can get on the goddamn. My granddaddy was a fucking peddler in New Orleans. My granddaddy know how to peddle. I got peddling in my blood. I know how to sell shit, cook shit, do all whatever. I know how to do. But they can't stop me. I just do this shit because hey, it's a paycheck every week. I could do way better than I do for myself by getting out, cooking and seasoning some food or something, you know. But my dad used to tell me, say, look, you go to the bank, you take your money and go ask for a loan. They don't give you no loan. They don't give you no loan. You drag your goddamn money down. You walk out there and go put it in another bank. Put it in the bank that give you the loan. Like me, I like my dad's theory. I like my dad's theory a lot. But like me, I ain't had time. I was a totally different man from my dad. I ain't had time for the white man, this bullshit. Me and my wife, we just say, you know something? We gonna stay low and over here, and we just gonna bank our money, save our own goddamn money, and we buy together. And I raise my kids up on that. I got a son right goddamn now. They might burn him out, they may do whatever. But my son raised up on me and his granddaddy. Hey, my son, like I say, that's just how it go. You sometimes you gotta move away from a system ain't helping you. Now, black people, if they stuck together, my daddy taught this year, my whole family taught this year. If they stuck together, if white America, but the thing with white America is like trusting them. When you put your trust in a white man, most of them don't think you got no knowledge. They don't think you got no sense. They don't think you got no feeling. They don't think you know nothing. They don't think, you know, so me, he ain't my type of man. He ain't my type of man. I work for him, but I don't even like fucking working for him because my work don't even value him. How I feel don't even value him as a man. And so, yeah, I do this for him, but I ain't gonna take their shit. It ain't like I need them. It ain't like it's not like that. It's not like that. I like me, I just wish black guys could come together on their own businesses, do their own thing. We have our own goddamn segregated culture. I mean, we don't, we like, I would like to just know one thing. I would like somebody to tell me one thing. What do we ever need the other race of people for any goddamn way? I ain't never so, you know, I don't see nothing fascinating by eating Chinese food when black people done ate it and can do it better than them.
I don't see nothing fascinating by eating Mexican food. Cause if a Negro put his 2 cents in Mexican food, my ex-wife used to cook all their culture. My ex-wife can cook all of their culture food. My ex-wife can outdo them in any dish ever been cooked. So okay, I watch my four parents them. I watch my ex-wife mom. I watch, I watch Ladybug. We call her Ladybug. I watch Ladybug now. I watch my mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law. My ex-mother-in-law couldn't read. I ain't never needed a white man to even buy clothes from. Ladybug them and my ex and Ladybug them can fucking make anything I wanted to wear at a cheaper price that I was paying them for shit. My ex-mother-in-law, all I had to do was go there and tell them. I could tell them my size and my measurements. They might measure me up, but they could design. I was wearing designer stuff that was made by black women coming up. But then I also came up in New Orleans where they ain't had nothing but tailor shops in. Negro like me, we went to the tailor. We wore tailor suits back then. But we had mother-in-law, we had cousins, we had friends, could sew like crazy. You know, everything that went on out here, we already had it going on. Anything that we wanted, the only thing that we were never ever able to get that they kept away from us was money. That because all of us wouldn't stick together. Now, don't get me wrong, we all accumulated what we accumulated, but we caught hell. We had to work our ass off. We had to save, but we also went through family members who believed it in us. Like me, my daddy believed it in me. My cousins believed it in me. My sisters now believed it in me. You know, that's right. You're right, Chester. That's what we gotta do. You gotta get back into that deal. Bro. It's like I was saying a few minutes ago. Ain't no kid. Ain't no kid. I think I went my first summer, which my sister said I was in New Orleans before that. All right, I went to New Orleans. My mama ain't bought me no bike. The hood fixed me a bike. I rode all over the Lower Ninth Ward on a bike. And hey, trust me, that goddamn bike that I had and all the rest of the boys in the hood, hey, we went somewhere and we stole them goddamn bike, burnt the frame on them, redid them and shit, repainted them. We was in the back of my mama yard. Ain't nobody know what we were doing. They just know we were fixing bikes. Where you get the bike from? Where y'all getting the bikes from? Hey, we go up there, see the white boy riding a nice bike. Hell, we take it. We bring it back. Shit, that's our bike. We can't get no bike. We took them. That's what we did. We took them. I've been taking shit ever since I was young. I ain't gonna lie. But then I learned, to me, it wasn't really learning better. Cause I watched the whole world take and be criminal. I just watched us pay for what we took. And we did time for things. But in Mississippi, we go. New Orleans, we ask about the old bike. They'll give it to us. We'll offer a few pennies. I started a whole lawnmower business, me and my partner, when I was like about 15 years old. Just y'all all know that. Y'all was still going to school. Y'all all know that. Me and my partner Mule, which Mule kin to you. Uh, Me and my partner Mule, we had lawnmowers that our people probably went to Stokes or somebody and bought them lawnmowers. Me and him decided to go into a yard service business together. Back when I back before I ever went to Job Corps, or however, it might well I went to Job Corps. But I guess I did that. Me and the dude there, we like go and we'll buy. We'll make some money, buy a lawnmower, wasn't running, repair the lawnmower. Now, I ain't got no type of lawnmower skill today, but I had lawnmower skill back then. Me and Mule could fix that junk. Me and him, we could fix cars. We could do all of that. Me and him could fix shit. All that I didn't know he taught me, but I was capable of learning. But me and him, we were like two brothers. But we share everything we had. Me and Carboy, man, we growed up. And like I say, everybody who growed up around us, ruining them, all of them, we all like, we all like, we all like share. We bought gas together. We did everything together. But now we got away from the culture because all of us left and went somewhere. And we never could probably buy a pulpwood truck or nothing like that together because hey, we didn't make enough money back then. But when we got to making money, if them same guys would have, no matter where we went, if we would have stuck together, me and a lot of the same guys, we probably could have built empire together because we all share, we all gave, and we all were like brothers, and we never like really fought each other. We always, like me, people say I talk all the time. Well, I tell my stories. I tell my story because, okay, we growed up a bunch of guys riding together, dreaming together, talk about things together. We talk about everything together. And we took our thoughts and our goals and we applied them. We applied them, and that's just how it was. And I don't, man, I'll set my butt up here again. A house ain't bad, but I sure need to fix my damn sweeping mop while I was up in here. Every time I clean my table off, I dirt it back up. Shit, but I don't feel like doing nothing now. Probably eating later on. And it's cold. I don't feel that good, uh, but that just how it go. That just how it go. And a lot of families that stick together, they build things together. A lot of us, we ain't had no family that stuck together. But as a group of guys who growed up together, like, like, like me and you, Chester, shit, we all came out of the goddamn streets. We all came from knowing each other. We all came from sticking together with each other. Like, 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 I don't care. If we were in the same town together and we were all strangers in the same town together, ain't no goddamn body gonna beat Chester up in no town with all us there together. No, that ain't how we fucking operate. Chester ain't coming home beat up from no fucking strangers. No, that ain't how that go. We all went down with each other, man, and that's just how it went. Now, if it's one-on-one, you got your own battle. But if it's 3 or 4, ain't nobody gonna jump in. We ain't lying that. We don't allow that. We don't allow that on our homeboy. And that's the way it was everywhere in New Orleans, everywhere, man. You know, and so, I mean, like I say, my partner and them who had cars when I didn't have cars, my cars were their cars. My family to the day, man, let me tell you something. I got like a whole herd of sisters, and all of them basically is the same with me. But let me tell you something. My sisters, it hurt. It hurt my sisters. If I ain't got something, shit, man, like if a woman don't feed me, my sister heard I ain't got a goddamn meal. My sisters them gonna goddamn feed me, man. Ain't nobody out here gonna hurt me out here. You know, like I say, I got family, loved one that like cooling them at home, cooling them at home. When cooling them needs something, cooler come at me, man. Cooler come at me. That like my little brother, man. That like my little heart. No, I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving my family or my boys I growed up with out here to die in this messed up racist system they got out here, because that's exactly what it is. This is an unfair, unjust system to black people, and they know it's unfair, unjust, and they don't want to hear the fucking truth about it. They don't want to hear the truth about it, and they ain't gonna do nothing about it. Like, man, I went to Dallas, Texas, and I don't even know what I don't know what are you at tonight? Oh, oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember Mr. MH. Yeah, I remember him, Chester. I remember him. Yeah, Mr. MH. I remember him. But I don't know if uh man, let me tell you this here. Let me tell you this shit. And I say change the subject. I went to Detroit up there. I went up there and drove for Michael Pope. And I met God bless the dead. I met Chuck Scrutt up there. Chuck Scrutt brought me down on 8 Mile Road. 8 Mile Road. Every time I come into town, when I was coming in town, I called Chuck Scrutt, let him know I'm coming in town. Now, Mike and them had vehicles up there. I'll get one of them. Go down on 8 Mile. Me and Chuck Scrutt, we meet up down there. And I I loved the culture of black people down on 8 Mile. Like Detroit people. Oh hell yeah. Yeah. I I liked it I liked it the people up there and uh uh like like you go up there, it was like a family. And they treated you like you were family. I watched their culture up there. They share with each other. One didn't have the other did. And I'm saying, like, you know something? I'm getting used to this cold up here. I like Detroit because these are old country guys up here. They stick together. I go to Chicago and I scope out in Chicago. Dudes in Chicago were kind of like treacherous. They act like they ashamed to be from Mississippi. You know the nigga was from Mississippi, you know, cause he ease up on you. When he seen you was a southern guy, heard you, he asked you where you from. But he was hard to tell you where he was from. He'll say, well, man, I got people down there. No, you from down there too. You know, you old, older than me. You from down there, but you shame say you from down there. Cause you running from something up here. I don't know. They must be scared mouth to gonna come to Chicago and get them. I don't know where it is, but I know where they were from because I'm wide like that. But man, just like you were saying, what did they had everything in its trunk. Let me tell you something. See, like me when we were coming up, we were able to get everything we want, and we had everything. And uh, I hear people say, I used to hear people use the guilt trip. Man, how we gonna do something back in the day when they had all the guns they had this year, they had that there. Well, how they had all the guns, how they had all the guns and all like that. And y'all know where they stayed at. Y'all know they had this year, but y'all too scared to go break in and get y'all some goddamn gun. Shit, like I say, hell, we were Negro, we took what we want. We wasn't out there without nothing. Shit, they got every high artillery that they had. Hey, you hit, you hit the people who got it. The fuck you messing with us for? Shit, when you gonna hit somebody, you know? I don't understand these people out here, man. They like they like the KKK, all like that. They make fun of you, killing each other, blowing each other. They make fun of you. Something don't go right. Like I say, it's kind of like, well, I'm not going to even say that there. I'm not going to even say that there. Because that'll be the wrong thing for me, a dude like me to say. But uh, I just know, I just know, and I done been to better places than how we think as a race of black people. And I gotta get my butt off of here. I really ain't got nothing to do. I'm like tired of talking because I got on here to really talk about them Indians and they truck stops and like like how all these people just charge you, and they charge you for every piece of everything you get. A plate lunch ain't a plate lunch no more. You get charged for every goddamn item go on the plate almost. And they just making money hand over feet when black and white America, the United States, was not as bad between us and white folks as a race of people. Man, we had our own, they had their own. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I didn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The white man back then, if you wanted to go offshore, you wanted to drive a truck, you wanted to work in a mill, he hired you and you made money. Now, from that point on, it's basically our fault that we didn't better our race of people. We didn't do no better toward. I'm not gonna lay that blame on no goddamn white man and claim, yeah, he had every opportunity he had. But we also had black banks. We also had black everything. We got black billionaire, black millionaire, black politician, black male, black everybody. We get a mayor. Goddamn, I can't call it mayor. The Chocolate City man come out. We get a mayor like him, they lock his black ass up. And something, letting the world know he will for his black people. Shit, they got rid of him. They got rid of Negro like him. But these Negro hide behind they money, hide behind the curtain. These Negroes ain't gonna do nothing. These Negroes build for their family. They build for everybody. What Negro you know started out in the streets like me and you, became billionaires. I could just name you Negro after Negro after Negro after Negro. Now, I don't care. I don't care what they doing. I don't care what they doing. What they doing equal to the money they got, equal to the knowledge they got, equal to whatever they done blowed up with. They ain't helping other Negroes. They ain't helping other Negroes. Shit. Man, let me tell you something. They can't walk away from a $5,000 or $6,000 car. They can't, man, let me tell you something. They should not have no black man in the United States that can't ride in a car with all of the black millionaires and billionaires that we have. They should not have a black man that don't own a goddamn home with all of the black billionaires and millionaires that we got. They should not have no black people don't have furniture. They should not have no black people that don't have businesses. Now, I understand they done got wealthy. I understand they don't want to depart with their wealth. I understand they think that money gonna go in the hole with them. I understand that. But what I can't understand, if it's 47 million black people, why 47 million black people can't put up a dollar goddamn we can make happen what I just said. Make a black man have and own in and everything he wants. Because white America, they been forgot about us. We never was thought about by them. We ain't gonna never ever accumulate just a vast majority of us gonna accumulate something. The rest of us, we gonna die like we came here out our mama womb with nothing. We ain't gonna get it. We ain't gonna get it. And the ones that was successful, they not gonna help you. They ain't gonna depart with their money. for nothing at all. They ain't gonna do it. They not gonna, a sucker ain't gonna go in his bank account and sponsor you $10,000. Say, here, bro, go get you a ride. Man, look, pay me $300 a month. I got $300,000. Man, just pay me, bro. You don't pay me, I'm coming to get my car. You tear my car up, bro, however, insured, but however, man, let me tell you something. Man, I don't like, none of these Negroes out here who accumulated wealth. Cause no matter what they doing, they just doing a little portion of what they could be doing. And none of them Negro, Chester, you show me a rich Negro came from the goddamn 60s. I want somebody to point them out to me. Point out. Oh, that where you at in North Carolina? Where you at in Charlotte over there? I didn't know you was in North Carolina. But yeah, I didn't know that. I thought you were around Texas or Dallas over there. Shit, you over there, man. Boy, you over there with a get good at. Run up to the East Coast, turn around, come back home, come through the house. Shit, boy, you over there with freight leave out every day. Go up east, turn around, come back home. You're in the good area over there. Ooh, Jacksonville. Shit, I gotta Google that one. I don't even know what. Jacksonville, North Carolina. What that close to? Shit, I don't even know what that's. I know. Damn, I ain't never heard of Jacksonville, North Carolina. Might be the went right through it. But I just want to see us make a difference. I want to see black people this year, but I don't want to know anybody. I want to see black people this year take their income tax, open up a food place, open up a hair salon, open up a nail salon, open up something, besides just, okay, that's around Charlotte. That's round on that loop round there by Charlotte. Around the loop round there, right? I've been all over Charlotte now. Here, I know I've been through there. I just can't remember. I ain't been out there with in a long time. Well, I know I've been out through there. Yeah, they built a new loop coming out of Charlotte during the years I drove trucks. Shit, we used to come in there with Gulf Coast. We had a terminal down there, and I can't remember, but they built that new loop out there. But I just would love to see us start doing things together. Like, man, we all want to see each other struggle. We all want to see each other do without. I don't know why we so jealous. Oh yeah. Camp Lejeune, yeah. Oh, what that here going up around Fayetteville up through there? What camp that is? That Camp Lejeune up around Fayetteville up through there? Oh, boy, them women up there. Oh man, them women up there know they used to could make some goddamn chicken and dumplings in that truck stop up there. Man, I used to eat all over North Carolina, boy. It man, I come in there with Rebelville now one time. We went downtown Charlotte off in there. I drove a bus up there. Man, it's a whole bunch of. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Oh, okay. I've been through that. I gotta look on my map on that one. I can't remember it. But man, did you go in the military, Chester? Can't remember. I think you did. You go in the military? But oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. You ain't go to Breckenridge. Did you went to Breckenridge up in Kentucky? 'Cause I went up in Breckenridge. Man, I'm like, this doggone cold messing with me now. Shit. I took that cold medicine though. Oh, Cherokee. Oh, okay. Boy, you over there with all them pretty ass Cherokee Indian girl, what? Man, I met a beautiful girl. They call her Cherokee. Up there in Breckenridge, boy, when I was 15 years old. Beautiful ass Cherokee Indian girl, man. And oh yeah, I already know. Shit, I already know. That's the place to be. Man, I went back up in Westville, Oklahoma. Cherokee country back up in there. Oh, them some of the most beautiful women in the world there, man. Ooh, woo. Lord, I went back up in there. They know me better than I knew myself. I'm like, dog, they explain my culture to me where I came from. I ain't never seen so many beautiful women with beautiful gold. rich looking jewelry. I'm like, God damn, man, I need to park this truck right here and get out in Westville, Oklahoma, man. Shit, spend the rest of my life up here. I know, hey, I've been down in Charlotte. I've been down in Charlotte and like oh I know me and Riverville now we went up there and played, they went up there and played music. I drove their bus. That was my first time, like that downtown Charlotte area, man. They be rolling down there late at night. And oh, okay. They be rolling down there late at night. And I'm like, man, oh, they got some beautiful women in North Carolina. Beautiful, dressed good. I used to like South Carolina shit. Man, I used to stop in South Carolina. Man, I remember one time I was walking Central in one of them little towns in South Carolina, they had a neighborhood there. And they came out there, a lady came out there, told me, say, look, say, I've been watching you prance the whole weekend. Say, you act like you bored. I say, I am. I said, I've been out here on the road 2 weeks going on my third week. She said, well, look, say, we throwing a party. I said, where y'all throwing a party? She said, right here, behind you, tomorrow. Say, if you want to come join us, you more than welcome. Man, I say, what y'all want me to bring? They say, you can bring something or you ain't got to bring that. I say, okay. I say, look, come on, I'm going to bring y'all some beer. I brought a case of beer over there, boy. Now, I used to have fun in the South Carolina, boy. Them South Carolina girls, they don't be no goddamn strange over there. Them Carolina girls, they don't be no strangers. Shit, man. They welcome you in with open arms. Shit, like Georgia shit. I used to, man. Oh, shit. It's all right out there. Oh, okay. Spartanburg. I ain't never been through there. I ain't never like just seen. I don't think I ever delivered or picked up out of Spartanburg. I always just rolled through there, kept rolling. But now I always, we had terminal in Charlotte. I did a lot around Charlotte. Shit, I done got to the point. I ain't no count no more, man. Like shit, man. After I had count, it got down COPD. That shit about to send me to the grave, man. My breathing, bouncing up and down, sitting. Oh yeah. Man, I was up in Gaston, Alabama. I got to I got to ride around in Gaston, Alabama. I fell in love with Gaston, Alabama, man, like beautiful. Got some downtown park. It's a lot of black people around in Gaston, Alabama, man. I'm like, dog, man, I could like stay here. I could move here around these mountains and stuff, man. And, uh, people like shit, like man, white people. I was at that hotel there waiting on Larry to come pick me up. Man, white people treat you fucking nice. All like that there. They don't act. I know Charlotte, I ain't never really had no problem there. They claim, they claim like, oh yeah. They claim like a lot of black drivers were losing their life back up in Charlotte and places like that there, but I never really experienced that type of racism down off in there like that myself. It looked like a great mixture of people, and they all pretty much get along and stuff. But I gotta get my butt off of here, go check my doggone mail, stuff like that there. See what's going on the outside for a minute. I've been up. I need to go take me a ride to Walmart, get me some doggone razors. There's something else I need, but hell, I can't remember what I need. I don't forgot. Shit. I know I don't really feel good right now, man. Shit, it's goddamn cold, man. I'm glad. I hate to catch a cold, man. I'm talking about yesterday. I got wet, but I didn't. I was coming down with the cold. It just came up like seemed like I got off of my sinus medicine for a couple of days. I ran out, so I went to the store, bought the kind I usually buy, and after that, shit seemed like my nose started draining. I started sneezing. Then, like I was about to get the strep throat, and after that, shit, I took that third flu. I took it twice, and all the thing it do, like a burning in my throat, and I got cough drop. Shit, ain't none of that shit seemed like it happened. I thought I was gonna take that and bounce back this morning, and I like hate that. I hate goddamn catch some cold, man, because my immune system weak after cancer. And shit, I like take me forever to get over shit now. All right, Chester, take it easy, man. Glad to hear from you, boy. I, I hadn't heard from you. People like people talking about you missing all like, oh man, I think I had one of my girlfriends. I had a friend girl of mine to call around. I thought you was in Texas somewhere. Shit. Man, we called the goddamn jail system or somewhere to see what had anything happen to you, man. I'm like, goddamn, man, Chester missing and ain't none of y'all worried about him. I'm like, I called, I checked on you, bro. No shit. I'm like, hell, we growed up together. I'm like, man, Chester was on Facebook. All of a sudden, he just popped up, ain't missing, and people missing, and ain't none of y'all heard from him or nothing. I'm concerned. I've been concerned I asked Sheila and them, I've been concerned about Milton Williams. Man, I ain't heard from goddamn Milton Williams since he was a boy. I ain't seen it, you know. Shit. Little Phil was popping up on here. I don't see him no more. Frank Wren was popping. I don't see none of them. I be concerned about people I growed up with or under. I don't never see them or hear nothing from them or nothing, man. I don't know where they living, dead, in jail. That's why I like this social media stuff, because people you growed up with, they'll pop in, like shit. Robert Hart and them, I he pops in on my page. I'll be glad to see him and all like that there, I'll be glad to see them, Like Jimmy, hell, I keep up with him through Tweety Bird, but I don't know. Jim and them don't mess with no social media or nothing like talking about. But that's the good thing about it, because they all on top of the ground and you don't run across their family member no more. Not that, we at least they still alive. That's all that counts. That's what I like. Like shit, Ronan them. Hell, I was on the road. I go up there by, oh yeah, yeah. I don't know why they do that. Go up there to Detroit and I go by Ronan them. Ronan them come pick me. Shit. I go by them. We go somewhere, go ride around or something. I go by Jimmy, Uncle Lou. I go by Uncle Lou. Shit, spend the night. So I mean, we still like homeboy, cause Uncle Lou and them come here. They know. They already goddamn know. Like them cats like that. They're all y'all come home, shit. Y'all ain't got no fucking where to go. Y'all already know y'all can come by me. I mean, stay by me. That's how that shit there roll, man. I mean, yeah, if you ain't got no family, we all growed up together, shit. I mean, that ain't gonna never change, you know. It's just them ones who living around here who don't never do shit, don't want to do nothing, ain't trying to do nothing, been like that their whole life. Shit, man, hell, I ain't finna take in no goddamn. I ain't finna take in no motherfucking body I can't get rid of. I ain't got shit coming in, don't want nothing, ain't bringing nothing but trouble and shit to my life. I ain't fine. I ain't finna do that shit, man. Fuck, I don't give a damn shit. You ain't did nothing all these years. You ain't finna start tomorrow. Hell, shit. Get some of these cotton pickers in your house and can't get rid of them. I got partners, like I say, I got old partner up in Greenville up there. Shit, me and him drove. Me and him stayed together in a hotel. And like I say, anytime he want to come down here, he can come down here and hang out. Shit, I mean, I got to be good friend with him. I trust him. I love him. Shit, that's how it go. I ain't like that. I be wanting my sisters and them to know shit. When they come home, hey, I may don't live like them, but hey, you got somewhere to stay. You can come in and stay and drive to New Orleans and go do what you want to go do. You ain't got to spend all that money on no hotel shit. I live by myself. Fuck. I don't care if I had somebody. I ain't got no kids or nothing. So, hey, ain't no house or nothing like that mean all that shit to me. I ain't like that. I know my son and my son, but when I go to New Orleans, shit. we go by him. Shit, I go by there, grab me a bed, stay till I get ready to leave. They don't bother me. None of us. He got the grandparents' room set up for us. They built all that shit for us. So we go in, drop in when we get ready. But Chester, be cool, man. Been nice talking to you, bro. Uh, oh yeah, man. Old Tweetbird, George and Gloucester, shit. Uncle Lou up in Detroit. I don't know. I don't know what Willie Floyd and Bird, the one that, god damn, I can't call his name. The one that him and Boone them finished school. I don't know why I can't call his name. We call him Blackbird too, but I ain't seen him since he left. I don't know where he is. All I know, he did a career in the service. I know John Walker them. I think John up in Kentucky or the Carolinas. I talk with John. John be on Facebook. I ain't seen him in a while, but I talk with him, and then I run across Nero from time to time. Nero let me know. Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah. That's Heckle. That's the one we call Jimmy. They got one behind Jimmy. They got one after Jimmy. Jimmy up in Detroit. Jimmy up there. Man, Jimmy was on what is that? Woodland Avenue up there. I used to go up there. Jimmy was in New Orleans with her. So when I go up to Detroit, I call Jimmy, he come get me. I go by him up there. Yeah, but he was on Woodland Avenue. Larry, that's him. Larry, that's right. Larry. Simplest name in the world. Larry. Willie Floyd, I don't know what Willie Floyd is. I seen Revon pop up on Facebook, but hell, he won't show his face. He's showing his baby pictures, so I don't know what the deal with that is. Revon Taplin. I ain't seen him since he left here. It's a whole goddamn bunch of them I ain't seen. And by me being gone, if they came in, I really missed it. But all right, Chester, take it easy, man. I'm finna log out. What do I not this it? Nothing without shit. Man, it's back too. And I don't well, guess I'll close it out. Oh, there you go. Industry.